Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about 4th of July coasters with infusible ink. Hi crafters, I'm Nick, I'm the Bearded Housewife. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to make these easy 4th of July American flag coasters using infusible ink and your CRICUT. So let's head over to my blog, I'll show you how to download the file and we'll get started. Okay, we are at my blog, thebeardedhousewife.com. Under the resource library tab, we're going to go to enter the library. You're going to type in the password that you get from joining my email list. And once you enter the library, you find all the different files. We are going to find the one that says American Flag Coasters and save it to our computer. Now we're in a new project in Design Space. We're going to get the file that we just saved to our computer. Hit upload, then upload image and browse. Find where you saved the file onto your computer. And hit open. You can change the name of the file if you'd like. If not, just go ahead and hit save. Then highlight the image and hit insert image. And now it's on our canvas. Now I designed these SVG files to go with the square CRICUT infusible ink coasters. So you don't have to do anything, just hit the make it button. Now because we're doing infusible ink, we want to mirror both of these images. And I'm going to adjust this a little bit just so I don't have any wasted infusible ink transfer sheet. If you can help it, never waste crafting materials, right? Mirror the red one and adjust the placement just a little bit. There we go. Hit continue. Just waiting for our machine to load. And now you're going to want to go up to Browse All Materials. And in the search box, you're going to want to type infusible ink or infusible just to bring up all the search options that match that. And select infusible ink transfer sheet. We're not using the markers for this tutorial. Hit the green button. It's going to remind us to mirror the image, which we already have. And we can head over to our machine and we can get to cutting. Now we're going to be using our standard grip green cutting mat, our cherry red infusible ink, and our blue infusible ink. And of course our CRICUT Easy Press 2. When you apply infusible ink to the cutting mat, you want to apply it with the ink side up. The carrier sheet underneath will have some wording on it, and that is supposed to be against the mat because we're going to want to cut into the ink itself. Another point is you want to make sure that your hands are completely clean because sometimes the oils in your skin can affect the way that the ink looks after it's pressed. Press the flashing arrows to load it into the machine, and the flashing CRICUT sign to start the cut. Now that everything's been cut out, we need our easy press mat, some cardstock, butcher paper that comes with the transfer sheets, the coasters, a lint-free cloth, your easy press 2, and the images ready to go, and lastly some CRICUT heat transfer tape. According to the CRICUT heat guide, we need to set our easy press 2 to 400 degrees, so I'm going to start to preheat that while I finish cracking the images. Now, cracking is the term that CRICUT uses for infusible ink. It is like weeding, but it actually is a little bit easier. Start in a corner and slowly start to peel the extra infusible ink away from your image. You want your image to be on the carrier sheet like you would with heat transfer vinyl, but this is much easier, and it actually makes a cracking kind of noise or sound. I think that's where they get the cracking from, because the cracking actually releases the extra ink from the image or from the carrier sheet. Do the same thing for the blue part of the flag, and watch how easily this comes off. It just peels right off. Do you know how long it would take to actually weed all those little stars out? With infusible ink, you can put both layers together on one carrier sheet so that you only have to press once. So line the blue layer with the stripes on the flag. Remember to have the ink side facing up at this point. And you can see that I have lined the easy press mat with the few pieces of cardstock. Now take that lint-free cloth and wipe down the coaster just to get any debris that could have been in the packaging with the coasters. I'm cutting a piece of the heat-resistant tape right now, and you want to place that on the carrier sheet side of your image. So when you're ready to apply your image, the image should be how you want it to look on the coaster, with the ink facing down. Line it up. You can lift it up just a little bit to attach the tape to the underside of the coaster. Just like that. And we're going to want to set our heat press to 60 seconds for the timer. Grab the pieces of butcher paper, and we're going to cover the coaster. Grab our easy press and set it right on top and start the timer. No pressure is needed for these coasters. Now that the machine has beeped, we can lift it straight up, set it on its cradle. We can remove the butcher paper now. Now you do not want to remove the carrier sheet yet, because it needs to be a cool peel, which means the coasters have to be completely cool to the touch before you take the heat resistant tape off and the image. So you can continue to press the other 3 coasters while you wait for everything to cool down. That's what I'm going to do now. Alright, all 4 coasters are cool to the touch, so it's time to take off the carrier sheet. Slowly peel it off. You don't want to go too fast. Get that tape off. And there we go. Your infused coaster. How cool is that? Look how shiny. And it's completely smooth. There's no raised edge like there would be with vinyl. I'm going to finish the other coasters now. And there we have it. Our American flag coasters are ready for our table. Aren't these so cool? I love that it's infused right into the surface of the coaster. I love that infusible ink. It's such a cool product. And they just released brand new products that are part of the infusible ink line. They're just expanding and expanding on it. I think that it's such a cool thing to have in your craft room, in your craft arsenal. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave me a comment below, hit like and the subscribe button. That way you're notified every time that I release a new video. Head over to my blog, thebeardedhousewife.com, for this file, and there's a lot more files there and some cool tutorials there. Until next time, guys, have a happy and safe 4th of July. I will see you guys soon. Bye!